over here. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. Y'all know I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We're getting ready to go live on TikTok. So as always, let me put the banner on. I'm not ignoring you. It's just that on Fridays I have this show on TikTok that I'm supposed to be exclusive. So you all are behind the scenes, but I just like to come on here and just let you all know I'm not ignoring you. I just am going to be looking at this camera. All right, let me get my uniform on and then we're going to get started. So if we have any moderators here, if people are screaming, she didn't see my comment, I'm not ignoring you. When the stream is over, then I will come back and I'll see what you all had to say. All right. So I think I saw Ash. Ash, you're here. So I made you a moderator already, right? All right. Okay, hello, Ade is here and Jurgen is here. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. Let me get my fan, my struggle fan. All right. All right. So let's go ahead. I got the dishwasher going, so sorry for the background. And that's loud. Oh, my goodness. Come on in, everybody. Happy Friday. All right, let's get it together and get this thing going. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, come on in, come on in. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and today is for Team Sweet. We are making chocolate, maybe 3 ways if we can swing it, at least 2 different chocolate treats, but I got a new ingredient that I'm really excited I've been wanting to try with a couple products you may have laying around your house, all right? So make sure you all are subscribed to Fttv. Fttv has cooking content every day of the week with live cooking content creators like me. I am not a professional chef. I am just a mom and a home cook sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all right? So hello, Call Me Birdie is here. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the badges already. We got 15 likes. Let's see if we can get it up to 100. Please tap and share. And for all of the recipes, you'll be able to find them on foodtalktv.com. So we may go a little long today. I'm going to be baking, and I like to say I am not a baker. I'm a cooker, not a baker. Baker requires precision that I usually do not have. But like I said, I got some ingredients and I want to try them out with you all right? So thank you. We got Mustard Queen in the house. Already over 100 likes. Okay, so I have been watching this content creator. Maybe you all have seen her. I don't even know what her real name is, but her channel is Lil Sipper. And she has struggled with all kind of, gut issues. That's not my issue, but she has all type of healthy recipes using protein powder. And for those of us who are on a health and wellness journey, we got some weight to lose. Sometimes you feel like when you eat healthy, you got to give up some of the things that you like. So I am here to try to recreate some of the sweet chocolate recipes that she has been making. All right. So the first one we're going to go with is a chocolate cake. Chocolate fudge cake, okay? So I'm going to show you all this video. It came up in my feed. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, it's on YouTube, it's on all of them, all right? And we're going to try and put this together.
Together, transfer to any
all right, let me repeat.
ingredient fudge cake, because we all have a can of pumpkin left over from the holidays in our pantry, am I right? And if you don't, you may end up going to the store and purposely buying one just for this recipe. It's pretty simple. Just blend these 2 ingredients together, transfer to any dish, and refrigerate for a few hours. Remember to follow for more. 2 ingredient fudge cake.
All right, so she says refrigerate for a few hours. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I want to go ahead and get this one because this is a no-bake cake. And then there's some brownies. Today we're going to be doing another recipe, so sit tight. I want to see if we can put this together and see if it looks like that. I don't know if it will, but maybe we could portion that out as something sweet we can have. So for this recipe, you're going to need a blender. She has a springform pan. I bought one. I've never used it before. This will probably work on any baking dish as well. So for this recipe, you're going to need melted chocolate. I'm going to show you all some of the chocolate substitutes that I'm using. And a can of pumpkin, and this is a no-bake recipe, so you just need a refrigerator, all right? So let's see, 1 can of pumpkin puree and 1.5 cup melted chocolate chips. So I went in my pantry, I don't know about you all, but I actually found a can of pumpkin puree. And like she said, maybe you have this left over from the holidays. So this is going to be a secret vegetable chocolate fudge cake. Let's see if it tastes like pumpkin. I did some research on this one. You can use pumpkin. You can also use butternut squash. So giving you all a couple substitutes. You can find these in most grocery stores. Pumpkin, I don't know if I'm supposed to have, but I can have squash. So this is a great way maybe to use up some of those canned ingredients. Butternut squash, obviously, both of them are vegetables, but this butternut squash I use is a great substitute for sweet potatoes as well. We're over 300 likes. Thank you all, Mustard Queen, for the badges. Thank you all for coming in. Make sure you are subscribed to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we're making some chocolate sweet treats today, all right? So all we need is a blender. Did I have it out ahead of time? No. Let's see if we can get our blender or food processor. All right, so I'm going to use that. And then we need to open up 1 can of pumpkin. All right, so this is just regular pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling. Be very careful because a lot of these, especially around the holidays, if you're moving too quickly, it'll say pie filling. But what you want is actually the pumpkin. All right, so this is just, I don't think the brand really matters. All right, and then we need 1.5 cups of melted chocolate chips. But I'm going to be very careful when it comes to the chocolate. We talked about that. I can't remember when, on the last stream, when you melt chocolate, you want to be careful. All right, so let me get the can opener. Let's open this. All right, so come on in, everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making a no-bake chocolate fudge cake. Have I ever made this before? No. Has that ever stopped us? No. But if we can make this sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, that's why I'm your substitute teacher. I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes, okay? I'm not a real teacher. I work in tech. So this is our canned pumpkin, all right? So if you look at the ingredients, it's kind of hard to see, but this is where you want to be careful. It just says ingredients, pumpkin. You want to be careful. You don't want to get the ones that have like extra sugar and all that other stuff added. All right. So let me scoop this. Oh, it smells like pumpkin. Of course it smells like pumpkin, right? All right, let's get a spoon and spoon this out. So we're going to put 1 can of pumpkin, the whole can. So this could be, you know, if you don't have an oven or you don't want to heat up your oven, or maybe, you know, you want to get the kids cooking with you. This could be a great no-bake recipe. So we are going to make our brownies. So if you're here for brownies, stay tuned. But I wanted to try and assemble this and then put it in the fridge because it sets in the fridge, probably for several hours. But at the end of the stream, we'll get our pumpkin cake out. And if this sounds strange to you, you all know we've been putting vegetables in desserts for a long time. People make like zucchini bread, or people are making like avocado brownies. So if you want to enjoy some sweets, but maybe you need to cut back, this could be a good substitute for you. Tastes like pumpkin. All right, so we have the whole can of pumpkin. And now I'm just going to set this off to the side for a moment. And I'm going to get my springform pan ready. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not a baker. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're going to figure it out together. All right. So I got this at the dollar store. It just looks fancy, you know, kind of like having a KitchenAid. All the real cooking shows, they have these real ingredients. So we're going to take the liner off. We got this nice nonstick pan here. Is it? Oh, it looks dented, y'all. It's not all the way around. We'll be all right. Okay, so I'm just looking at how she put this together. I don't think the bottom comes off. Hers, the bottom comes off. We're just going to line it with parchment paper, or maybe it does, and I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all, the bottom comes off. Who knew? Maybe y'all knew. I did not know. Okay, we're figuring this out together. I am not a professional. We've got over 900 likes. Let's see if we can get it to 1,000. So let me just give this a wipe since it's new from the store, and then we'll assemble it back together. We're going to put some parchment paper on there. All right. So come on in, everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. And today is Team Sweet. We are making chocolate maybe 3 ways, at least 2 ways. Let's see how we do. All right, come on in, everybody. Tap and share. All right. So maybe we have some real bakers amongst us, and maybe one of y'all can explain if I get this wrong. But I believe a springform pan is to keep the shape so that it can rise without going crazy. And then you can take this little wheel off. I don't know if this is called the wheel, whatever it is, but you can take this part off, and then you have this beautiful cake on its own little tray. Thank you, Steffi, for the badges. Thank you, Dolores, for the badges. Thank you, Team Maria. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you all so much. All right, now how do we get this back together? Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. How do you know which side is... Hold up. How do you know which side is the top? You know, you all ever see those recipes on the internet and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy those ingredients and mine is gonna look just like that. So I'm over here fighting for my life with this springboard fan. Oh my goodness. Okay, do you just... Do you close it first? You close it and then put this in? We're gonna have a problem. All right, we're just gonna leave it kind of like that. I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna get hello and Angela. Put the bottom in and then close it. Okay, put the bottom in and then close it. Let's get some parchment paper. Open it and lock it. You had a cheesecake one time and you don't remember? Y'all, this is too much. This is too much. It's like, who does this? Me? For the first time. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna press it down. This is what we got, all right? Let's get some parchment paper. See, that's the thing about these recipe reels. They make everything look so like simple, and then you're over here for 20 minutes with the daggum springform pan. So we have parchment paper, which is great for baking. For this recipe, you need parchment paper as well. This is just gonna help it not stick. It's coated with silicone. So I'm just going to get, I'm going to put the parchment paper down and put the springform pan here. And I'm going to get a Sharpie and I'm going to trace around outside. This is a lot. Our brownies could be in the oven by now, but it's fine. Come on, everybody. Come on in. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, not a real teacher and not a real cooker, and definitely not a real baker. All right, so we traced the bottom of the pan. I was able to draw a circle. Let's get the scissors. And we're gonna cut. You know those cooking shows where everything is prepared in advance and the ingredients are ready and everything is in place? This is not that, okay? But I like to cook live because I want you all to see everything. And sometimes things are easier than we think. Sometimes they're harder than we think. Like this rolled up parchment paper. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna blend and pour the ingredients like she did in her video. And I hope this cake, this no-bake fudge cake, is as delicious as I was thinking in my mind when I got these ingredients out. Okay, so now, at this point, all we have done is we have demonstrated our springform pan, and we have some parchment paper in the bottom. That is all we have been able to do so far. We're over 3,000 likes. Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We are making a 2-ingredient cake, pumpkin and chocolate. Have we done anything yet? Not much. All right. Lori says, I'm going to attempt to make your granddaughter's 3-layer birthday cake. Woo! Good for you. Okay. So from the video, and again, if you all are just coming in, because we've got a lot of people, it's pumpkin and melted chocolate. You blend it, and then you get this fudge-like texture, and then we spoon it into the springform pan, and it looks like that. So notice how they just take off this beautiful ring of parchment paper. So I'm gonna do one more strip, but I have a feeling, looking at this, I got a feeling her springform pan might be smaller than mine. So I've got another sheet, and I'm just gonna fold it in half. Yeah, definitely hers is a smaller pan than mine, but that's okay. I'm gonna tear it in half, and this is gonna go around the side. See, this is why I'm waiting to melt the chocolate, because if I was doing all of this fooling about, our chocolate would be rock hard by now. All right, so I'm just going to put this in here. Around the sides. Oh, I have a clamp somewhere. Hold up, y'all. I have a clamp somewhere. Oh my gosh. It's too much. Okay. You know those binder clips? You see them all the time until you need them. All right, let's just do it this way. All right, so our struggle cake pan, 5,000. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. We're gonna crumple it up. I opened some pumpkin. Yes, we opened up some pumpkin. The pumpkin is fine. Next, we're gonna go with the chocolate. Oh my God. I should just stick to what I'm good at. This is not that. Let me wet it a little bit. Oh, Fat says, I fooled you. I look like a professional. It's the apron. It's the Fttv apron. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay, now we have a struggle springform pan with some struggle. I'm just wetting the parchment so it can kind of stay. Oh my God, y'all. Disaster. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Now we need a cup and a half of melted chocolate chips. So let's get to the good stuff. We have fought for our lives enough. Okay, we're over 4,000 likes. Let's see if we can get it to 4,500. So we need a cup and a half of chocolate chips. So let me show you all what I got. Thank you so much, Julia. Okay. So I bought a couple. I think we'll use these. You all have seen me bake with Lily's before. This is real chocolate, but it's no sugar added, okay? So it says here, chocolate with 35% cacao, and I don't know if this one is sweetened with stevia yet. So I don't know if you all can see here. It says no sugar added, sweetened with stevia. So this is what I'm using. Of course, you could use, if you can have real sugar, if you can have like Hershey's or any of those Toll House, use what you can have. But I'm your substitute teacher, so I'm showing you all there are some options. So it is real chocolate, and we need 1.5 cups. So let's see. All right, so we have the half cup measure. So I'm gonna do 3 of these, but I'm just gonna let you all see. There are options. Now this is gonna be a little bit more pricey. Maybe this is like $4 or $5 a bag. Your Nestle's Toll House may be like $2 or $3 a bag. So, you know, sparingly, but it is real chocolate and you can, you know, snack on it. We're gonna use this in some of our other recipes too. A little quality control. All right, we're gonna melt some chocolate. So let's measure. Let's move our struggle springform out of the way. Hi, Maggie. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, so let's measure 1.5 cups. Hopefully we have enough. All right, 1, 2, Okay, really the whole bag. So the whole bag of chocolate. 1 can of pumpkin and 1 bag of chocolate chips. All right. So this is what we have. Now I'm going to melt these in the microwave. You can do them over a double boiler. I'm not going to do the coconut oil. You can do a little bit of coconut oil, but we'll do it in 30-second increments. Okay, so let's start. All right, so you have to be very careful with chocolate. That's why I wanted to get everything ready. Because once the chocolate is melted, you really need to be ready to go because it'll start to set. And the reason why you're doing it in 30-second increments is that I'm going to stir in between to break up the hot spots. Because once you scorch chocolate, it's pretty much done. You can't really bring it back to life, all right? So we want to make sure that we're ready to go. Got a spoon? All right, first 30 seconds. Nothing much happens. It's just kind of warm in my hands, but still I'm going to stir this around, and then you'll start to see the chocolate will melt. It'll take like 2 or 3 of these sessions, maybe 4 or 5, but it's better to or you could do like a minute at a time. All right, we're over 7,000 likes. Oh my goodness, let's see if we can get to 7,500. Come on in, everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making healthy chocolate desserts 3 ways. So far, we're not doing so great. I fought for my life with a springform pan and some parchment paper, but I survived, all right? I lived to tell. So now we're melting some chocolate. We're gonna make a no-bake fudge cake, and then we're gonna make some brownies, all right? So you can see here, they've started to soften up a little bit. They're a little bit more moist to stir. So I'm just breaking up the hot spots, and then we're gonna go back in. This was 1 can of pumpkin that's in the blender, and we have 1 bag of Lily sugar-free chocolate chips, all right? So Lily's has all kind of different brands. I have some more I'm gonna show you all. You can get dark chocolate, milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate. The darker the chocolate, the less the dairy too. So this is sugar-free. It's not gonna be dairy-free today because this is milk chocolate. So these are what I'm using. Thank you for the roses, Red Violin. This is what I'm using for chocolate, no sugar added, all right? So just giving you all some options. But if you can have the real thing, absolutely, have some for me. But what I'm planning to do, especially for those of you all who meal prep, if you don't want to cook every day, notice how it's getting, oh yeah, okay. I think we're good. I think I'm going to put this directly into the blender. Let me just stir it until it's nice and smooth. So this was 1.5 minutes. This was 3 30-second increments, but we stopped to stir. If you had just done a solid 1.5 minutes, you would have like a hard rock of chocolate, and it would basically be ruined. Okay, so always very careful with good quality chocolate. You want to go slow. All right, so I'm just getting all of this in here now that it's melted, and I'm going to turn on the blender, and we're going to puree. A little quality check. Somebody wants to, I know one of y'all greedy wants this. We'll leave that off to the side. So this is what we have: 1 can of pumpkin, 1 bag of chocolate. So you see here, she says just blend them together, and then we're going to set it in the fridge. This is the fudge cake I'm trying to make. All right, so let's put the top on. Whew, that was a lot. All right, let's go in. So let's see what happens if we can get a fudge consistency. And this is vegan. Well, there's milk in the chocolate. Okay, maybe not vegan. Scratch that. Egg-free, grain-free. If you use dark chocolate, it could be dairy-free. Let's go. All right, it's coming together. I'm just gonna push down the sides so you all can see this is pumpkin and melted chocolate. So I'm just gonna get a spatula and kind of push down the side so we make sure all of that is spinning well and doing its thing. Oh. So my plan, if this works, for those of y'all who don't like to cook every day, if you're a meal prepper and you like dessert or you like a little something to snack on at the end of the day. Hold on, y'all know I gotta try it. Hold on, for research purposes. You can taste it because there's no raw egg. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. It kind of tastes like a chocolate carrot cake. I don't know how to explain it, but you definitely taste the pumpkin, but it's not overpowering. It kind of tastes like a carrot cake batter with chocolate frosting. All right, let's blend a little bit more. Y'all, this is good. Hold up. Come on in, everybody. You had me at pumpkin. We're over 9,300 likes. Let's see if we can get to 9,500. All right, y'all. I have a thought. I think we're good. I think her springform pan is what we have. Her springform pan is smaller than mine. So I feel like this is not enough. I'm gonna put it in after all that fighting for my life, I have these smaller silicone dishes. I think I'm gonna go with the medium size one just because this is just gonna go in the fridge and I want it to kind of look like a cake. I think this is too big. Maybe they make springform pans in different sizes. Y'all know, I don't know. But if you notice what she does, she just kind of puts it on there and then swoops it together and then it sets in the fridge and you have this cake. All right? Doesn't that look amazing? And it tastes really good. So let's just do that. Let me wipe this out. Now wipe it out. I know it's walk it out. I make up my own words. All right. Again, first time making this. Yes, if you all aren't, if you're not tapping, you're napping. Thank you all. We're over 10,000 likes. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making chocolate desserts 3 ways. Yes, it looks interesting, but we're gonna try and make it look like a cake. It smells heavenly. It smells kind of sweet. It doesn't smell like vegetables, but you can eat this directly this way. If you all are doing like, I don't know, yogurt bowls or whatever, you could layer this. All right, let me get a clean spoon and try and make it look pretty and put it in the fridge. Then we will move on to item number 2. So this was one ingredient that you probably already have in the house if you have chocolate chips. And if you have, let me set this on something. So I'm just gonna kind of, mine doesn't look as beautiful as hers. Maybe it looks like a mud pie, but let's see, can we make some nice decorations? I'm not good at like, decorating. I'm just putting divots in it, but that's item number 1. Let me get a tray and put this on the tray. But y'all, this is really good. Chocolate pumpkin cake. So it's really like soft serve consistency now. What we want to do, let me slide it on here. What we're going to do now is go back. The longer you let it refrigerate, then it will be kind of like cuttable, if that's even a word. But this could be a great like after dinner treat. The mold isn't very tall. Yeah, I know. This could be a great after dinner treat. This could be, you know what? We could put something on top of it. what would be something nice to decorate it with so that it looks really good? I think I have some chocolate chips. Let's do that. This is another Lily's that I had in the fridge, some semi-sweet chocolate chips, just so it looks a little bit fancy-er. And then we're just gonna set this in the fridge so that it can harden. Completely optional, but at least it looks more like a dessert. All right, so this was just to get us started. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Uh-oh. All right, and we will see when we're done if it looks like cake. Now I know one of y'all is greedy and wants to get the spoon and come in here. You can have it because this was just pumpkin and melted chocolate. Should we run some water over it or should we leave it? All right, so that was our first struggle baking recipe. Hello, Kevin. Come on in, everybody. Lori says you bought springform pans on Amazon, different sizes. So I have a springform pan, but this is really big. This is kind of like dinner plate size. And it looks like, now that I look at this cake that she made, if you look at it towards the end when she puts it on the plate, notice how much smaller it is compared to the plate. So this looks like a mini springform pan. So if you're going to do this recipe, get a small springform so it stands up tall for you. All right. So this was recipe number 1. Let's move on to number 2. After all that, we're gonna make some brownies. All right. And do I have her brownie recipe on here? So come on in, everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making sweet chocolate treats today, healthy, all right? So we made a almost vegan chocolate fudge cake. Vegan if you use dark chocolate. So this is we're ready for the brownies. I am so excited about this. All right, how's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, we're over 12,000 likes. Thank you all so much for tapping and sharing. Welcome to Food Talk TV, and we are making sweet treats today. All right, so let's get the video. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Is this the one that we want to make? She's got so many different recipes. No, that one has Greek yogurt. 1 second. We're going to go back. Come on in, everybody. Make sure you're tapping and sharing. Oh, I want to, ooh, some flaky sea salt. Is this it? Oh, goodness. Oh, no, that's dates. Come on in, everybody. We're going to find these. Where are the applesauce brownies? Is it this one? Mm-mm. All right. I won't worry about the video. Let me just show you all. So I bought several of her protein powders, and she has so many different recipes, including these ingredients. So I'm going to show you all what I bought, and then we're going to get started. So if you've been with me, you've noticed that I have used protein powder. Obviously, you can shake it up and drink it, but you can also use it as a flour substitute. He wanted to know what can of pumpkin, like the regular size, whatever this is, 15 ounces. It's in the trash now, but yeah, regular size can of pumpkin. 1 can of pumpkin, 1.5 cups melted chocolate chips. All right, so Bethany has her own line of protein powder. She has different flavors. This one is probiotic strawberry. This one is probiotic cocoa. None of this is sponsored, just sharing with you all what I got, what we're going to use today. And this one is probiotic vanilla. What I like about that is, as you can see, you can drink it as a shake, you can blend it into a smoothie, or you can bake it into muffins. You had me at muffins, all right? She also has this right here, this plant protein bake. And she says that this is really good to use as a flour substitute. And I like it because this one is vegan. Am I vegan? No. Can you be vegan? Yes. But I do have to avoid dairy. And a lot of protein powders come from whey, which comes from milk, okay? But this one comes from pea protein. So you can see here, this is what we're going to use as our flour substitute. And when I bought this, on the back, it says 3-ingredient applesauce brownies. So here's the recipe. We need 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce. I found this in the pantry. All right, so we have our unsweetened applesauce. You need a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Let me go get that. I didn't grab that. And then you need a 1/2 cup of the plant protein bake. Basically, we're gonna mix it all, put it in a pan with parchment paper. I'm not struggling again. I think we'll use the other little silicone, and then bake it for 30 minutes. So we're actually gonna use the oven today. Usually I don't bake for you all, but I emptied out the oven because I'm so excited about this recipe. And then I'm thinking we could also do some in the air fryer. I have these little like muffin molds that this would probably be a great, if you're meal prepping, this could be a great little way to portion control. And then also the silicone molds that we have. So we have some options. All right, so let me get the cocoa powder, but this is what we're going to make. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the oven on to 350. Let's make sure it's empty because I usually have stuff in here. So let's bake at 350. We need cocoa powder. Cocoa powder, there we go. All right, so this should also be a kitchen staple. So another baking recipe, no eggs, no grains, no sugar. Let's see how these come out. All right, so let's get a bowl to mix our ingredients. I'm thinking about doing 2 portions. I'm thinking about doing one in the oven, and I'm thinking about doing one in the air fryer just to see how they both turn out. Okay, so we need 1 cup of applesauce. So let's open up the can. We're at 13,000 likes. Let's see if we can get it to 14,000. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. Today is Team Sweet. We are making chocolate desserts, healthy chocolate desserts, 3 ways. So if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, I'm not a doctor, but if you think you have to avoid some of the treats, maybe you can get some inspiration here. All right, so we have a can of unsweetened applesauce. All right, be very careful. A lot of the applesauces and snacks for kids have a lot of sugar, so we have unsweet. All right, so we need 1 cup of that. Let me get our cup measure. And if we have 2 cups of applesauce, we'll do a second batch. All right, just making sure everyone can see. So we have a cup. All right, I'm very excited about these brownies. I fought for my life with the fudge cake, but we'll be all right. So we're going in with 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce, okay? And then we need 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Unsweetened, it says cacao powder. I hope cacao powder is the same thing as cocoa powder. Somebody let me know because I don't know. All right, so we just use this for the chocolate chips. So I'm gonna go in, this is just Walmart brand unsweetened cocoa powder. Hello, Mary. Hello, Chickadee. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. So we're gonna go in with a 1/2 cup. Yes. Double checking, y'all know I'll mess it up. All right, so let's kind of shake off the excess. That's my struggle with baking. Baking requires you to be precise. And y'all know we just wing it most of the time, okay? So we have 1/2 cup going in with the applesauce. All right, so far so good. And then a 1/2 cup of her plant protein bake. So now I'm going to just give this a little wipe, and then we're going to use the same 1/2 cup measure for the plant protein bake. If this works and we have brownies without flour, shut the front door, all right? Tracy Sue says, no, it's not the same. Oh, shoot. All right, somebody let me know. What is the difference between cacao powder and cocoa powder? We've already messed up. Well, we in here now, all right? We got applesauce and some kind of powder. All right, so we're going in with, this is the plant protein bake. So Team Vegan, today is your day. All right, so far just applesauce, sugar-free applesauce, or no added sugar. All right. Uh, Tracy says cacao powder is less processed and it's the raw form of the bean. Well, welcome to the processed brownies. All right, so we have our plant protein bake. All right, and what she says about this, using it as a flour substitute, a lot of protein powders have like extra fillers and extra stuff going on. This is just pea protein isolate. If you look at the ingredients, pea protein isolate, no extra stuff, okay? And she says it's sifted really fine. That's what makes it good for baking. So I'm using this for the first time with y'all. Let's kind of shake off the excess. So it looks like a protein powder. All right, so those are our 3 ingredients. All right, let's see what this says here. Mix all ingredients to form a really thick dough-like batter. Line a small dish with parchment paper. I'm not doing that. We're just going to use a silicone. Transfer the batter into a pan. Bake at 350 for 30 minutes and allow to cool. All right, so let's stir it up and see if we can get a paste out of our brownie batter. And then you can top with chocolate chips. Oh, let me get a spoon. All right. So come on in. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Today we are making chocolate desserts 3 ways. Now this is looking quite dry, but we're committed. We're going in now. So we have applesauce. We have cocoa powder, supposed to be cacao powder, but that's what I got. And we have the plant protein bake. I wish I could find the video, but she says it's supposed to be a thick paste. It's looking kind of crumbly, but we're going to stir it together, and then we're going to press it into our silicone dish. And I think I will use the medium size one. All right. So this is what we have. You can see it looks kind of dry. I'm going to taste it because there's nothing raw in here. Let's just wipe this down. All right. And then we'll press it in here. And then she says you can top it with chocolate chips, optional. Y'all know me. Why be regular when you can be extra? So I'm not doing the spring form pan anymore. Let me just take a little bite of this. Interesting. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know if it's the cocoa. I'm gonna be honest with you. It has a little bit of a bite to it. So I'm gonna follow the instructions. And I'm just gonna put this in here. And then we'll top it with some chocolate chips. It's not as sweet as a brownie that I would expect to have is, but we're gonna go for it. Let me get a spoon. And then we're gonna sprinkle some chocolate chips on here. I'm just gonna try and press it down. There's no egg, there's no oil. Uh-oh, it's starting to come up on me. All right. I'm gonna try and, I wanna get in here with my hands. I'm just gonna try and smooth it out. I'm not loving the raw taste, but you know, let's see what happens when we cook it. This one is gonna bake for 30 minutes. All right. Let me put it on a tray. So it has some structure. So this is what we have. And I'm going to put some chocolate chips over the top. I'm just packing it in, y'all. I don't know if you're supposed to use your hands with baking, but this is what we're doing. All right, y'all like it? Look, I'm honest. If I like it, you will know. And if I don't like it, you will know. All right. I'm going to sprinkle some chocolate chips on top. It doesn't say. These are optional. We're gonna put some semi-sweet chocolate chips. I want to empty the whole daggone bag because it needs some help. Help! Okay. Maybe those will like sink down in here. Cacao powder is even more bitter. Okay, the oven is ready. 30 minutes. So the brownie is going in. Let me turn on the light. Turn on the lights. And make some brownies. You didn't ask for that. I know. You got it anyway. All right. Let's see. We'll put it in the middle. And we'll set the timer. Can y'all see that? Can't really see? Maybe you can see? I don't know. Should I put it on the top or the bottom? We'll leave it 30 minutes. Okay. Because I have an open can of applesauce, we're going to do the exact same thing. And I'm going to put them in these cupcake molds. And I'm going to put this one in the air fryer. Or maybe I'll bake both. No, we'll put it in the air fryer and see. At this point, we are just winging it. I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. But I got some, I think we'll use the rest of the chocolate chips. But let me show y'all what I got. Okay. Lily's has these peanut butter flavor baking chips, no sugar added. I know. Could you imagine? What if we put these inside? Oh my God. If we put these inside, if we had that like bitter chocolate, it would be like a dark chocolate with a little bit of, oh, you're supposed to put the chocolate in after you bake it? Okay, nobody told me that. And here we are now. All right. So we're going to do another batch. And we'll do some, should we do chocolate inside? We still have these open. Maybe we should put some chocolate inside and some peanut butter on top. Wait a minute, y'all. We're getting fancy. I'm so excited. Okay, focus, Maggie. We're going to do an air fryer batch because I don't like to bake. I don't like to turn on the oven. It works, but I use it for storage. So it's a lot for me to bake. So if this works in the air fryer, we can make these once a week and you could have like a little healthy chocolate treat after your dinner. Oh yeah. Put them on top. All right, hold on. Let me get ready. Here I come. All right. Let's do it again. Let me wash my hands and we're going to make another batch. So come on in. Welcome to the Struggle Cooking class. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and today we are making, let's see if I can find the video. We are making, what are we making? Applesauce brownies. And this is a Lil Sipper recipe. She has so many of these. Let's see if this one is it. Ooh, oh, I like it. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if this is the right video. I'm just wiping the silicone mold out. Oh, I found it. Okay, let's take a look, y'all. I found the video. Oh, hers looks crumbly too, and she used her hands. Okay, let me show y'all.
The 4 ingredients to make these grain-free vegan and paleo brownies. The fudge factor is on overload, and I'm all about it. 1/2 cup of my digestive support cacao protein powder, and 1 full cup of applesauce. Mix all that goodness up until it creates a dough. Then line a baking sheet with parchment paper and press it into the container. Once it's looking sexy, add as many chocolate chips as you prefer. You can also add nuts if you want to get fancy. Then bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes. It should come out like this. Fudgy brownies that are nut-free, grain-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and no bananas. If you want to keep it low carb and low sugar, you can substitute the applesauce for pumpkin puree. Whey or collagen protein powder will not work. You must use the exact protein powder used. I'll include the link for that protein in my bio for the next 24 hours.
Okay, so since she threatened me with my life that vegan and other protein powders wouldn't work, I bought all of hers. So look, that's what y'all are getting today because we are committed and we are going to see if these work. OMG. Did y'all see that? That is the goal. Okay, so we have another tray here. We have our first batch in the oven, struggle cooking. We're at 14,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 15,000. All right, y'all. So let's do it. I'm excited. I am so excited. I found the video. Okay, so we need 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce. So we used 1 cup already, and since the can is open, might as well. If you don't like to cook every day, in all seriousness, this could be batch cooking, and then you could just portion these out. All right, okay? Hi, Georgia. Hello, Glenn. Hello, everybody. I'm such a trip. Y'all, I'm excited, but we are here now. All right, so we are gonna do it. So we have 1 cup. Let's see if we have 1 cup left. Almost. Yes. So 1 can of applesauce could make 2 portions of this. So you could double it up if you are cooking for the family. And in all seriousness, if you wanted to have a great way to sneak in veggies with the kids, we have the fudge in the fridge, the one with pumpkin. If you want a great way to sneak in fruit with the kids or hubby, applesauce. All right. So unsweetened applesauce, 1 cup. So that's going in, and I'm going to toss it, but again, unsweetened. So that's what we use. All right. So now we need, what did it say? 1/2 cup of cacao powder, which I do not have, but you will be all right. All right. So this is what we got. We got cocoa powder. Just switch out the O for an A and rock with me. Okay. This is what we got. We use what we have over here. All right. So we're going to wipe this down. We're going to wipe this down, and we're going to use 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Since we got the oven on, it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas. Everything's going in the oven today. We might be here baking all kind of stuff. I may not have to make sweets for a month. So 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Honestly, it's a little bit bitter for me, but let's go with it. Oh, thank you. Hello, Burgess and Marilyn. You like the kitchen. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, 1/2 cup. Uh-oh. This stuff is dusty, and it's flying everywhere. So we got that, and then we need her special ingredient that she swore it's not going to work with anything else except for her product. None of this is sponsored. I'm just here to try it with you all right? Thank you all so much. Come on in. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and today we are struggle cooking chocolate desserts. Today we are making an applesauce brownie. So if you're team vegan, today is your day. If you're team sweet, today is your day. All right, so we're gonna go in with 1/2 cup, and I'm just kind of shaking off the excess. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Okay, sorry, you didn't ask for all that. Whew. Going in. Now we're gonna stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. Focus. All right. So we got applesauce. We got cocoa powder. I think, hold on, y'all. She got me excited. Y'all saw the chocolate chips on top. I want to put chocolate chips on the inside. She said nuts, flaky sea salt. We're going to do everything. We're going to do some of everything, okay? I don't know if y'all are team chocolate chips. Put the chocolate emoji in the chat. If you're team peanut butter chips, put the peanut emoji in the chat. If you're team flaky salt, is there a salt shaker? I don't know. Put the salt shaker in the chat. Shake it like a salt shaker if you have one to shake. If you're team chopped nuts, find some other nut and put it in the chat. All right, so you all can see the consistency is kind of, we got peanuts. Okay, wonderful. The consistency, it's kind of dusty. It's looking quite interesting, but I'm committed. All right, so she just went to town on this. All right, I would put some chips inside, but it's not wet like regular brownie. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat the air fryer, which I never do. Y'all know. So I'm gonna do, I think I'll do 4. And This is going to be so janky, but I'm just going to divide this into 4 pieces and roll it in a ball in my hands and then just put it in this tray because this is team too much. All right. I just want to kind of, ooh, it kind of feels like mud. Kind of feels like wet dirt. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I just made like a mud pie. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's get another one. It kind of feels nice. How do they say? So satisfying, right? In the hands. Maybe we can get more than 4. It's so wet and cool, kind of like dirt after a rain. All right, I see y'all. We got peanuts. Thank you, Laura, for the badges. Y'all are laughing. Your team, everything. Mont Mary wants one of them kitchen sink brownies. All right, so we got another one, mud pie. That's all right. Y'all would eat this. So we're going in with our vegan brownies, feeling healthier already. All right, come on in, y'all. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making vegan brownies. Have I ever made these before? No. Why would I do that? I come on here and do stuff with y'all. Ooh, Katie is diabetic and you appreciate what I'm doing. Thank you. That really means a lot. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol. I used to have borderline blood pressure. And when I changed my diet, all of that stuff went away naturally. I am not a doctor. Don't listen to me. If you need to take medicine, take the medicine. But I'm just saying, you too may be able to get healthy with a mud pie. All right, so we're going in. All right. Honestly, using your hands kind of helps shape them because this batter, no egg, no oil, it's kind of crumbly, but we are here. We are doing it. Applesauce, this plant protein bake, like vegan protein powder, and cocoa powder. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I tasted the first batch by itself. It's got a little bit of a bite to it. If you like dark chocolate, you would love this flavor profile. It's kind of got that bite of a dark chocolate. I'm more of a semi-sweet chocolate. I don't have to go all the way milk chocolate, but I do like a little bit lighter chocolate. So I got 4 mud pies. So we're going to put that here. And we're going to do 4 different versions. We'll do one with flaky salt. We'll do one with chocolate chips. We'll do one with peanut butter chips. And we'll do one with nuts. So let me just taste the batter again just to see if it's the same. I need some milk. Hold up. Okay, let me wash my hands. Woo! All right. By itself, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Y'all, I am not going to lie to you. All right. So this is what we have. Are they uniform? No. I don't know why you expected they would be. So let's get our toppings. So we have some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And again, this is Lily's, okay? So all seriousness, no added sugar. I think it's sweetened with stevia or something like that. Ooh, look, 45% cacao. So we got cacao somewhere in the recipe, all right? So I'm just gonna kind of press this down, this one over here, and I'm gonna pour a lot of chocolate chips on top. And I'm gonna kind of press them into the first one. All right, so we have team chocolate chip. And then I have to try them, y'all. For research purposes, when I was shopping, I saw these peanut butter flavor, no sugar added. Come on now. Where are my team peanut lovers? Why do they look like that? Are these still good? Y'all know how you buy these extra... I'm not gonna lie. It says 2024, but I opened it now. Oh my God, y'all, I literally just bought these today. I was just about to say, you know when you buy these seasonal flavors and it's like, ooh, but why would they still have like pumpkin spice in February? We are here now, all right? Let me taste one. Oh my God. But y'all see how they're kind of ashy? You know how like peanut butter chips are supposed to be like golden? Like, look at the color, look at the cover, and look at what I got. tastes good to me, just a little dry. Look. Okay. Would you keep them or would you toss them? We're going in. I'm going to use all of them. I'm going to pack this one down. Be careful buying seasonal ingredients outside of the season. All right, so we're going in. This one here. And I'm pressing them kind of into our ashy peanut butter. Y'all won't tell? Tell the truth. I tell it all. All right, so we have our struggle peanut butter and we have our chocolate chips. Now let me check all of the dates. I placed a grocery order just for this. I've been waiting all week to do this with y'all. Hold on, I'm paranoid now. 2025. 2025. All right. If I don't come back, tell my children I love them. Mont Mary says add peanut butter instead. Just throw those in the trash or keep the receipt and give it back. Yes. After I cooked with them, Walmart will take them back. Look. Y'all saw me open them fresh, okay? They haven't been sitting here long. We need nuts and we need flaky sea salt. Hold up. Okay. So I don't have real nuts and I don't have real peanut butter, but I found these. This is nut topping. All right. I've been using these on smoothie bowls. If you bake it, it doesn't count if they're expired. Well, we're here now. So we're going to go in with some nut topping. This is peanuts. What's in here? Almonds, cashew, walnut, Brazil nuts, filberts. No idea. Pecans, pistachios, and macadamias. 2026. We're going in the right direction. So these are all crushed up. All right. They're not real whole nuts, but I'm going to sprinkle it generously. I really should put something sweet on there. And I'm just going to kind of press it in. All right. So we have team crunchy nut. And then we're going to do some flaky sea salt on the last one. All right. Once we find it. Oh, okay. So I got this from Hawaii. I'm going to use this flaky sea salt. The flake, because it's big, it'll sit up on top of the brownie. If you were to use like table salt, I'm sure it'll still be salty, but it'll kind of go down in there. And we want to have that contrast. All right. It's really good. All right. So I'm just going to put some flaky sea salt. Maybe that's too much. I'll put a little bit of salt on all of them. Salt makes. All right. And I'll just kind of press that in. All right. So we have expired peanut butter, crunchy nut, flaky sea salt, and chocolate. All right. So these are our vegan brownies. I'm going to put these in the air fryer. All right. For 30 minutes. I'm going to move them down. Yeah, I'll move them up just a little bit. Okay. And let's do 30 minutes at 350. Okay. So the air fryer is really just, what is it? An oven with a fan. And the heat source is at the top. So if you have one that has multiple levels, the closer you get up to the top, the hotter it's going to cook. So I don't want the top to brown too much. You can use the air fryer for baking. It's not, as even. You just want to keep an eye on it. But at this point, we in here now. Okay. So while our fudge cake is in the fridge, while our brownie is in the oven, and we have brownies in the air fryer, she has a recipe for chocolate chip protein pancakes that I think I want to make because I don't really have a good reason, but we're here now. So I think I want to give those a try, and then we will, we'll get everything else out. I think I'm going to just clean this up and get the griddle, and then we'll make some protein pancakes. This is a lot of protein today, right? Katie says keep them. It's really good. All right, so let's clean this up. We want to make some vegan pancakes. I've made protein pancakes for you all before, but I wanted to try her recipe. So let me see if I can download her little cookbook really quick. It's on my other device. So come on in. We're over 17,000 likes. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making chocolate 3 ways. All right. So let's see. Maybe I can Google it. I think I remember. I think it's just protein powder, egg whites, and I think that's it. Protein pancake. Let's see. She's got some 3-ingredient low carb. Let's see. Yeah, protein baked, 2 eggs. Oh, and yogurt. Gosh, she's got so many recipes. I guess I could do the yogurt. Do we want those? Do you all want a yogurt version? 1/3 cup of protein baked, 2 eggs, blend it all, and baking powder. That might be good. All right, let's give it a try. Why not? I have regular Greek yogurt. We could try it with some coconut yogurt. It's not authentic. Oh, this is supposed to go in the... All right, let's make some pancakes. Let's make some pancakes. You all want to... I'll give you 2 options. You all can vote. All right, so this recipe calls for Greek yogurt. I have that. I also have coconut yogurt, which is what I have. This is what I make for the boys. But if you all want a yogurt recipe, we can get that. Sure, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I wanted to find the one that didn't include yogurt. Let me see if I can find that while everything is cooking. Protein pancakes, egg white recipe. Brownie pancakes, 2 ingredients. Oh, I think, no. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see. What do y'all want to do? I'm a natural. I'm a struggler, but thank you. I'm glad you all enjoy. Just like giving you all some substitutes. In all seriousness, you know, when you have to make changes to your diet, sometimes you feel like, you know, what you have to eat is not you know, is not appetizing, but I definitely want to give you all an option. Let's see if we can make these with the coconut yogurt. Might as well. All right, let's see. I'll get the food processor out and the cooktop. All right. How are we doing? Our brownie, it's got 7 minutes left. So let's give this a try because that'll be our dessert. Sounds tasty. How are we doing? We're doing all right. Let me clean this off. Whew, what? Dishwasher's still going. Come on in, everybody. We're over 18,000 likes. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making healthy chocolate recipes today. So let's see if we can make this one. I'll just show it to you all. Oh, wrong one. That one, it requires banana, which I don't have. I think it's this one.
45 grams of protein in this 3-ingredient low-carb pancake. It's sugar-free, grain-free, gluten-free, nut-free, and suitable for a paleo, keto, SIBO, and diabetic lifestyle.
SIBO.
And yeah, 45 grams of protein. This needs to be on your weekend list. The full recipe is below. There's 45 grams.
Okay, so this is what we're going to make. We're going to try and make one big pancake. You just put everything in the blender, and then we're going to cook it here on the stovetop. All right, so let me get the food processor because we use the blender for the chocolate. So the recipe, this one is just to kill the time. Where's the recipe? I'm rewatching the video to see if she shows. Ay, ay, ay. Is it here? Maybe she put it on her Instagram. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 2 eggs. Let's get the. Oh my gosh, y'all. We need the what is this thing called? Food processor. The dishwasher is done, it's just not dry. So we're just getting everything together. But this is a good blend and go recipe. And I'm gonna try it with coconut yogurt. I know it's not real yogurt, but I wanna see if it works as a substitute. All right, so let's get our food processor. We got 5 more minutes on our brownie. And you're supposed to let it cool. But let's see if we can make a vegan version of this. All right. How are we doing? Hello, Essie. Sounds tasty. Hello, everybody. We are 18,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 19,000. I'm going to move the cooktop, and we're going to just make a struggle pancake with the food processor. All right. Oh, she says you can use dairy-free alternative. Y'all, look, here's the recipe. Dairy-free alternative. I'm so excited. All right, so let's see. 2 eggs. Now we're cooking with gas. If y'all were with me before, remember this struggle food processor and then it came alive when we were making the ice cream? OMG. We need 2 eggs, all right? Come on in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Yes, you love this? Aw, thank you, Monterey. Let's get 2 eggs. I do have eggs. Oh. Oh. They're all the way in the corner. Ooh, I got some whipped cream. Oh, and I have a special ingredient you all may like. I don't think I've shared it before. All right. Thank you for the bracelets. Thank you all for the hearts. We are at 19,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 20,000. 2 eggs. All right. So this is not a vegan recipe, but like she said, it's gluten-free, grain-free, paleo. Somebody tell me what SIBO is. I really don't know. Every time I turn around, there's another acronym. I just like to eat. Uh-oh. Okay, so we need 2 eggs, a 1/3 cup of her protein baked. I'm using this stuff up today, y'all. We are using this. So we need a 1/3 cup measure that we don't have. Oh no. All right. I had a 1/3 cup. We're just going to get a 1/3 cup of her protein bake. So this is what we're using, the Bethany's Pantry pea protein plant protein bake. So we're going to do a 1/3 of this. And this is our flour substitute. So if you have to avoid gluten, if you're trying to be grain-free, if you think you can't have pancakes and let me do this over the sink. I got excited. Hold up. Okay. Oh, y'all, we just got a whole clump. Protein, but it's on the iPad. It's on me. And this stuff is not. Look, by continuing to watch this stream, you agree and accept that I am not a professional. I am just a home cooker. Figuring it out with you all. 2 eggs, a 1/3 cup of protein bake, and a 1/4 cup of yogurt. You never heard of it? Yeah, it's lilsipper.com, and I think Mustard Queen Taylor has posted the link. So it's just Lil Sipper, and this is plant protein bake if you want to screenshot it. I've never heard of it either, but she swears by this stuff for her recipe, so we're going to try it. Okay. And we need, y'all, the 1/3 cup was here. I just lost the handle. Now we got the 1/4 cup. All right, so we need a 1/4 cup of what? Yogurt. And we're going to use this coconut milk yogurt. All right. So if you're dairy-free, this could work for you. SIBO diet is for needs tied to the small intestine. Ooh, Okay, I didn't know. Thank you for telling me. We learn something new every day, class. So yes, a lot of people in all seriousness have tummy issues. I just like to eat. That's my tummy issue. But some people can't process certain foods. So Lil Sipper makes recipes that are gentle on the tummy. So in all honesty, if you have like, what is it, IBS and all that stuff, I am not a doctor. Don't listen to me. But apparently these recipes are gut friendly if you have tummy issues. All right, so coconut yogurt going in. You love it when I'm on. I'm with you all Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. It's good. It's just not sweet. So I'm using coconut yogurt. This is so delicious, and I get unsweetened wherever it is. Unsweetened because a lot of yogurts have, especially the ones for kids, y'all, they have so much extra sugar. So I get the unsweetened, then you can sweeten it with your own natural sweeteners. Wait a minute. Our brownie is ready. I'm going to take it out of the oven. Hold up. Okay. Let me get it out. All right. I'm going to show it to y'all. Then we're going to put it behind us on a cooling rack to cool while we make this struggle pancake. All right. How are these doing? They're coming along. So, if you just came in, ooh, that oven feels good. So this looks like the asphalt in a volcanic, I don't know, what do you call it? Volcanic land. I think I'm going to put some flaky sea salt on here just to give it a little bit of something. Then I'm going to put it on a rack and set it behind me. 1 second. I need both hands. So that was the struggle brownie that we were making. We're going to let it cool, and then we will cut into it after this pancake. But I'm going to put just a little bit of salt because it has a dark chocolate bite to it. Some of y'all may like, but for me, the batter was a little bit strong. So I'm just going to put a little like flaky. Uh-oh, that was a lot. You'll be all right. Hot, 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 hot. All right, so I'm going to put this on a rack behind me. Actually, I'll just move it onto the stove like that. All right, so let that cool down. Back to the struggle pancake. 3 ingredients. She says optional, you can add a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda, not baking powder. Hold on, y'all. Woo. Okay, we got it. I'm going to date myself, but this is like Let's Make a Deal, right? Where you got to go find all these random ingredients. OMG. Oh, we could have added confectionery sugar. I don't have that, but I do have, hold up, I got something. Oh, where are you? I know this is not the same. I know it's not powdered sugar, but this is what I got. And desperate times call for desperate measures, okay? So we're gonna dust it with a little struggle stevia and call it, let's see if it looks kind of, all right. Let's get our struggle stevia packs. Hey, look at one packet of stevia or Splenda or sugar. I am not the food police. All right, we're gonna let it cool. Y'all might eat that. It's coming alive. All right, back to the struggle pancake. She said 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We got baking soda, all right? From your pantry or from your fridge. Let's get a teaspoon. Oh, we can turn off the light and the oven. Okay. 1 teaspoon. And we're just gonna blend and pour. Okay, optional to make it fluff. All right, so coconut yogurt, protein bake, eggs, and optional baking soda. I like my pancake to be sweet too. We're just doing stuff now, y'all. We are just doing stuff. Okay, so we're gonna cook this pancake. I'll put a little bit of MCT oil, and then I got a surprise for y'all. Something you haven't seen probably anywhere, right? Oh, we're over 21,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Can you come over for dinner? Come on. We're having brownies on brownies on brownies. Okay, let's watch the video, and I'm gonna turn on the skillet, and I'll put a little bit of oil in the skillet while we watch this video, and then we're gonna pour this pancake. Make sure, can y'all see? It's dusty over here. We got stuff flying everywhere. All right, let me wipe off the iPad. All right, let's make sure we do this right. Oh, there's music. Okay, she's not talking. Okay, before I get a copyright strike, I thought she was going to be talking. She's not talking. Thank you all for the badges. So we have eggs, yogurt, protein bake, and blend and pour. All right, that's what we're doing. Focus, Maggie. Oh my God. All right, we got everything ready. How about I plug this up? And I'll put a little bit of MCT oil. It's all dusty. All dusty in here. All right. Brownies are doing good. This is my Struggle MCT oil. I'm not a fan. Use yours. This is just what's approved for me. It's kind of a smoky oil. That's why I don't like it. All right. Blend and go. Please work. Okay, it's not spinning. Oh, I don't have the blade on here. Let's try this again. Oh my God. Let's blend and go. Okay. At this point, I'm done. So we got a little Struggle oil in here. It did blend nicely. I'm just gonna spoon it in there because it's not even like pouring. It's kind of thick. Y'all, at this point, who knows? All right, so we got some oil here, and I'm gonna turn it down to like a medium low. I feel like I should do 2. It's pretty thick. We'll do 2. All right. While this is cooking, I'm gonna let it just kind of cook on low. We got 10 more minutes on brownies. I want to take a picture, and I know that's not cooled yet, but I want to cut into that. I'm gonna let this cook, and I'm gonna put a little dome on top because you know what? We're just gonna do this. It's so janky. I don't want to get anything in it or on it. All right, I just put a little Struggle glass lid on top because I want bubbles to come through, and I really want it to cook through, and then we'll flip it and see what happens. Do the pick, that's fine. I know y'all are tired. I am too. But let's clean all this stuff up. Pancake is cooking. Let's get a picture of the first brownie because we're going to try and do a 2 pancake stack. This gets hot pretty quickly, so I've got it like on a 2, all right, out of 10. All right, we'll do 2, see if we can get a 2 protein stack. All right. Oh, y'all, and we got that fudge cake in the fridge. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some chocolate in it. Hold up. Oh, let me show y'all too. I got these, just showing y'all as well. Lily's makes the chocolate bars, the big one. This one is a no sugar added hazelnut, and this one is dark chocolate. All right, so just giving you all some options. They make the chips and they make the bars. So if you like to melt these instead, giving you all some options. All right, we're over 21.5 likes. Let's see if we can get to 22,000. I'm just gonna lift this up. I don't see any bubbles, so I'm going to turn it up to a 3 and put the struggle top back on. All right, let's get our brownie out. I'll leave this here. Oh. I want to know if I take it out and put it, no, it's starting to crumble. But I think it looks okay like this. If I take a picture close up, maybe you won't be able to tell it's in a silicone dish. And then we'll cut into it and take a bite. The recipe says let it cool completely. Is it completely cool? No. Y'all, this pancake is fighting back. It's not doing anything. But watch me turn it up and then it looks ridiculous. All right, let's get a picture. Ooh. Looks good. Oh, looks good up close. Let's do one with the flash. Ew, I'm excited. Oh yeah. And then let's do a quick little video. Okay. I want to flip this pancake because I'm worried it's going to get too brown on the other side. Let's see what it looks like. And then we'll let this cook. I don't know if y'all can see. It's really thick, and see how it's smoking. I hope it's not burnt. Let's see. Ooh, it's moving well in the pan. We got a nice little crust going on. Okay. Let me put this in here. Pack it back in. And I'm actually going to turn the temperature up a little bit. I was worried it would get dark on us. Let me show y'all the secret ingredient. I've been holding out on you. I found something. I can't even believe I found it. So y'all know me and my dairy-free, right? You know what goes good on pancakes or goes well on pancakes. Stand by. At my Indian grocery store, I found buffalo butter. Buffalo butter. I didn't even know this was a thing. Now, it's blended with cow milk, so I asked if I could have this, and I was told in moderation. But if you're looking for a dairy-free substitute, this could be an option for you. So it's a big old block. I've been using this, y'all. It comes like not 4 small sticks. It's like a big, get it out, this much, all right? It's a little bit earthy, a little bit like kind of like gamey, but not in a bad way. So I'm gonna put some butter on this, and we're gonna put the top back on it. Let some of that butter seep in. You like the country crock plant-based, absolutely. Let some of that seep in, and then let it cook and do the second one. All right. I got this with cooking at Pam's place. She said when you flip it over, put the butter on as soon as you flip it, and then you get the butter flavor, the butter inside the pancake. All right, so I'm gonna put the top on just so it can kind of steam and cook. But this is making 2 large pancakes. I'm very excited. So we're gonna let that cook. We got a picture of this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to cut it well, but let me try and see if I can. I'll move this over. We're done blending. If I take it out, yeah, it's already starting to crumble. All right. Springform would have been great, but hey, I gave up. So it's kind of breaking into craggly bits like volcanic rock. So you could just kind of pick at it. I'm going to see if I can cut. I'm going to try and cut it into triangles. If you let it cool completely, or if I had used a smaller container. All So we'll see if we can get one out and put it on a plate. See if I have a teeny tiny plate we can put it on. See if we can make it look nice. Our brownie, ooh, our pancake is doing its thing. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit more. I'm gonna be honest with you all, I can smell the vegetable. We'll see how we like the taste. This is still kind of soft, but I'm gonna get it out anyway. Let me get a fork. When I mixed it with the chocolate, I didn't smell the vegetable, but pancake style, I'm smelling the vegetable. All right, so we have our brownie. Have a good night. All right, so we're just going to place this here, try and make it look kind of nice. All right, that one crumbled. It's still soft. It really should cool, but I'm trying to get a little bit better presentation than the silicone. And then I'll put the other pancake on, see if we can make a double stack. And let's see if we can do one more. So our protein brownies are here. I'm gonna try one. Now that it's been cooked, this one is crumbling apart, but I'm gonna take a bite with a little bit of sea salt and chocolate. Six out of 10. It's a little on the drier side. I would love it to have a little bit more moisture. Hold on, y'all, we gotta flip this pancake. Flavor is good if you like dark chocolate. The chocolate chips on top really helped. Hold on, y'all, we gotta get this pancake out. But I'm not gonna lie, it has a little bit of a chalkiness to it. Now, if it's this or nothing, oh, that looks really good. If it's this or nothing, by all means, give it a try. But I guess the applesauce was to substitute for oil. You know, most of the time, cakes and brownies have a little bit like vegetable oil in them. I'm just gonna do the second pancake. Flavor, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's a little bit like on the bittersweet. So it's not like a milky chocolate, but if you like more of a dark chocolate, you would love it. But the texture for me, it's a little bit crumbly, and I would like my brownie to be a little bit more moist. That's the only thing. All right, one more minute on the ones in the air fryer. Let's get, y'all, this pancake batter. It's really thick. I'm used to more of a pourable pancake batter. So on this, I might do, what was the liquid here? Eggs. I might do a little bit less of the protein bake, maybe a 1/4 cup instead of a 1/3 of a cup. And you know what I'm gonna do, because we're here? I'm gonna put some chocolate chips in here just to be done with it, because we have the last little batch and make a chocolate pancake. All right, that one's melting. So I'm just gonna put the top on there. Okay. Yeah, can't eat this. This had raw eggs. Whew. Okay. So yeah, that's the only thing. It's just a little bit on the dry side, but you may like it. It's not dry like you know, the brownie brittle. It's not crumbly like that. It's just a little bit chalky. So maybe a little bit of liquid or a little bit of oil, and it would be much better. Compared to nothing, still good. All right, air fryer is done. So this was number 2. All right, our struggle air fryer version. Ooh, this looks nice. So we did one with milk chocolate. No, this was the peanut butter. If you missed the peanut butter saga, we had chocolate, sea salt, and then crushed nuts. So I'm just gonna put this on the stove, let it cool a little bit. Woo, hot. You probably should put it on a cooling rack. All right, and let's get our fudge cake out. That was the first one, and then we're done. All right, I'm gonna flip this pancake, this massive protein pancake. Let me just, once it moves and I kind of listen for that like scraping, then I feel like I got a nice little crust on the bottom. Oh, I turned it down to 1, y'all. Oh, so let's put some buffalo butter. And then we'll get our fudge cake out and see how that looks now that it's cooled. Chocolate chip pancake. All right, let's get dessert number 1 out. All right, so this probably needs to refrigerate overnight. I'm just gonna spoon a little bit from the side. It's supposed to cut into it like a fudge cake. I don't think that's gonna happen, all right? But let's see if a little bit of time in the fridge made it a little bit more sturdy, like fudge, all right? Looks good. Oh, thank you, Monte. Y'all, I'm struggling over here. I turned the temperature down to 1 without paying attention. Let's get a spoon. Okay. So I'm just gonna, did I take a picture? Let me take a picture first before I start hacking away at it and then wondering why my picture looks janked up. If that's a word. I'm gonna move this over here. All right. Again with the silicone. Let's just take a picture. Overnight would probably be really good. And then maybe you could kind of like slice it. We'll see if it'll slice, but I got a feeling that our cake's not gonna slice, but it looks good. That our cake's not gonna slice. That our cake's not gonna slice. A feeling. All right. So again, this one was pumpkin and melted chocolate. All right. So vegan and all of that good stuff. Let's do a quick video. And I'm gonna do a little. All right. So it's still kind of in the same spoonable texture. Maybe you like that. Woo! Y'all, it's definitely not sliceable. You can see it's kind of molding, but if you like a cookie dough, it's approaching kind of that cookie dough consistency. I think overnight in the fridge, then you could slice it. But this was dessert number 2. And then let's see. Now this pancake is still kind of soft. Let me turn it over. Pancake, chocolate pancakes. We're gonna put this one on the bottom. And I'll get some sugar-free syrup. And I think that's everything, right? Oh, the cupcakes. Let's see if these are able to pop out. Still kind of warm. But I'm gonna pop them out and put them on a plate so we can see what they look like. All right, so ideally you let them cool first, but just wanna give you all some options. So this is the one with sea salt. Let me get a spoon so I don't mess it up. I'm not going to taste these, but we have sweet treats in multiple different ways. So this one is your sea salt. And then this one was team chopped nuts. And then I want to taste the peanut butter. If you know, you know. Woo! This one was team milk chocolate. And you can see the milk chocolate bits on top are darker because the air fryer, it cooks harder on top. Notice it's a little bit lighter on the bottom, but just giving you all some options. And then team peanut butter. The freshest peanut butter chips you've ever had. It's still kind of smoking, giving you a brownie peanut butter. All right. Whew. Let's get this last pancake. Yeah, we're good. At this point, I'm calling it. I'm going to put this one on the bottom. Gosh, they're huge. All right, I'm going to put this on top. We did the butter. I can't remember. I may save this for tomorrow. All right. Put everything away. Move this out of the way. Hot! Ooh, hot, 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 hot. All right. We have our chocolate chip pancakes. Let's put a little bit of buffalo butter. And I have some sugar-free syrup. You could do chocolate syrup. You could do pancake syrup. I do have some sugar-free syrup. We'll cut into that. So this is just Walmart sugar-free syrup. So we'll put some of this on and I'll take a bite. All right, so we have some protein pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, not the most attractive, but we'll taste them, and then our brownies. All right, so this was your brownie number one. No, that was actually number two. This was your fudge cake. All right, so 2-ingredient fudge cake. This was 1 can of pumpkin puree. You can also do butternut squash, blended with 1.5 cups of melted chocolate chips. Just pour it in a container, forget the spring form, and refrigerate it. It's let's see if no, you can see it's not cuttable yet, but refrigerate it overnight, and this will give you like a nice fudge texture. Right now, it's kind of like cookie dough consistency. We just topped it with some chocolate chips. Okay, so dairy-free, grain-free, gluten-free, and vegan if you use dark chocolate. All right, so that was number one. Number two were the brownies. This was the protein bake with applesauce, 1 can of applesauce, half a cup of applesauce, 1/3 of a cup, I can't remember. Go to foodtalktv.com, and then cocoa powder. So we bake these into brownies. I just cut them into triangles. We top with some flaky sea salt and some chocolate chips. So also grain-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, everything free, especially if you use dark chocolate. All right. These, very good. They're a little on the crumbly side for me. I like a more of an ooey gooey brownie, so just keep that in mind. But great for portion control. Thank you. 1 cup applesauce. Looks beautiful. Thank you. These, we have our little cupcake muffins. This is the same brownie recipe, but we did 4 options. 1 with chopped nuts, 1 with chocolate chips, 1 with peanut butter, and 1 with flaky sea salt. We're going to try this one. Oh yeah, if you know, you know. And then we made some protein pancakes with chocolate chips inside. So let me take a bite of the protein pancake with the sugar-free syrup. Hopefully I've given you all some inspiration. We struggle cooked today, but I want to give you all a try because all of this was with this Bethany's protein bake. All right, so she says this is a good flour substitute. So I wanted to give it a try. So I'll give you a nice little cross section of your pancakes. Let's do the one without the chocolate chip first. Let's taste. Very good, but I can taste the vegetable in this. Since this is a pea protein, it has a little bit of an earthiness to it. With the butter and the syrup, I'm fine with it. But it does, you know how pancakes taste kind of cakey? This one's got a little bit of a vegetable taste to it. Let me try the one with the chocolate chip at the bottom. Hot. I like the chocolate. It has a little bit of a sponginess to it. You know how when you eat a pancake, it just kind of melts down in your mouth? This one has a little bit of a bounce to it, almost like not all the way angel food cake, but almost kind of spongy like that. Y'all, were over 25,000 likes. Thank you. So this is your protein pancake. All right. So we tried that. Let me take a picture. We're going to close on peanut butter because this right here was... But I wanted to give you all lots of options. You know, if you're packing lunch for your family or your man, if someone has a sweet tooth and they're eating sugar all the time, you can experiment with different vegetables, different fruits, different ingredients, protein powders to see about having those sweet treats without eating all that sugar. I am not the food police. Do not listen to me. Do whatever works for you. But for some of us who, you know, pre-diabetic, diabetic, or if you're just trying to save your calories and you want to eat, if you want to eat chocolate every day, but you don't want to have the sugar every day, this could be an option for you. All right. So we're going to go in for the peanut butter. Y'all already know. So this is everything that we made today. Whew. All right. So I'm going to give this a cut in half. We're going to go in with the peanut butter. Ooh. It kind of broke down on me. Amazing. All right. So let's look. You can see the texture. See what I mean? Like it's kind of fudgy. It's still kind of warm. I don't know if y'all can see the steam coming out. It's still kind of warm. Maybe it could cook a little bit less, but they're kind of crunchy on top. They look so fluffy. All right, Laura Bird. Thank you, sweetheart. Let's taste the peanut butter brownie. This is the same brownie, but we put the Struggle peanut butter sugar-free chips. If you know, you know. All right. Gonna try and break it so I'm not looking homeless. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see that steam. Uh-huh. You want some. You want some. Let's go in. Hold up. I got a little flake of salt. That just made it all better. 8.5 out of 10. The top is great. The brownie itself, like I said, it's still a little bit dark chocolate, kind of chalky for me. If you had mixed the chocolate chips inside here and then had them on the top, perfection. But the bite, you get that salty peanut butter, and then maybe it's a good blend for y'all. Katie says you want to call what kind of syrup for the pancake? I know. Struggle syrup, sugar-free Walmart, just sugar-free syrup, full of chemicals. If you are in Vermont, shout out to y'all. Go get some real maple. This is what I got. All right. So this is like a 15-calorie sugar-free syrup. All right. Hopefully that answers for you. But yes. So I just wanted to make these for the first time. I would definitely use it again. Just know it's a little bit on the dry side. So maybe add a little bit of moisture. But y'all, this is good. And hopefully I'll be back next week if these peanut butter chips don't do me in. So we went long tonight, but thank you all so much. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. This has been Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I gave you 4 healthy chocolate desserts that you can try. You love the Vermont syrup? Have some for me. I wish I could have some. Thank you all for over 25,000 likes. Make sure you tap and share. Make sure you are subscribed to Food Talk TV. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chocolate dinner. Make sure you're subscribed to Food Talk TV. Recipe will be at foodtalktv.com. Again, this wasn't sponsored, but I just wanted to try this because it says great as a flour substitute. So for those of you all that are into baking, if you have to avoid flour, maybe if you're gluten-free, this could be an option for you. Or try protein powder. Just experiment with it. So my website is teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. I do have my own channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch. I make food and femininity content. My cooking streams are Mondays and Fridays, and my femininity content is Wednesdays and Saturdays. I've got a Maggie meetup coming up. If you're in Atlanta or want to come to Atlanta, Lucy and I and our students are going to be at Eclipse de Luna. Tickets are $50, unlimited beer, wine, sangria. tapas, and you can get tickets at teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. It's going to be Friday, April 4th at from 4 to 6 p.m. So a little happy hour if you want to meet me in person. I'd love to meet you all. And then also if you want relationship content, the wife lessons start March 8th. Everything is at teachablemomentswithmaggie.com, and your coupon code is wife if you want relationship content. All right, everybody, fantastic. Thank you all so much. This was fun. I'm glad you liked it. I'll be back next week with another struggle cooking class, and I will see you all then. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Bye. All right, y'all, I'm just trying to end it. There we go. All right. Let me take another bite, y'all. I'm coming. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If I missed your comments, here I come. Just rewrite them because I probably missed it. I'm eating it bottom side up. Wow. Here's the thing, y'all. This is enough probably like 2 weeks. But because it's made with protein powder, it's really dense. So one bite, like you can feel it. You know how you eat a brownie or a pancake and it's just kind of like light as air? Maybe you like that, but you can tell there's a density to this, which means all you need is like half of one and you get that chocolate fix or that sweet fix. So I'm gonna pack all this up. But once we unpack the oven, I'm baking everything. I'm gonna put some syrup on this. Here I come, y'all, with my struggle peanut butter chips. Tweet Her Black says, what did I have for dinner? I don't think I'm gonna eat dinner. Actually I did. I made some fried eggs with salsa. I had some fried eggs with everything but the bagel seasoning. So I'm actually full. I don't want to push it, but I just wanted to make a lot of stuff for you all. Hello, Big Tank. Hello, everybody. Let me just scroll back on Instagram. Oh my goodness. Black Paul just says, did you say buffalo butter? Yes. So again, I'm gonna see if I can get the package for y'all. When I say dairy free, I have to avoid cow dairy. There's something in the proteins of cow milk that I don't tolerate well. I love milk and cream and yogurt and all that. It doesn't love me back. So I can have goat's milk, sheep's milk. And then when I found this one, I was like, what in the world? And I know Instagram is backwards, but you can screenshot it if you want. It's kind of hard to see. The brand is Amul, and you can see it says water, buffalo, and cow milk butter. This came from my Indian grocery store, AMUL. So that is the brand if you want to try it. I've been experimenting with different dairy substitutes. That's why I use coconut yogurt instead of Greek yogurt. So I can have milk products, just not cow milk. Okay, so hopefully that helps. But yeah, I'm always trying stuff. Hello, Miss Pre from Dallas. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, so glad to see y'all all here on Instagram. Kaz TV was here. Thank you all. So many people coming in here. Hello, Neek. I'm just scrolling. Oh my gosh, so many of y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody on Instagram. All right. Erin Laura says dessert for dinner. Hello, sweetheart. She says, right. Yes, thank you all for the meetup. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you all liked it. Quasia says keto syrup is good too. Yes, there's a keto maple syrup. It even comes in the glass jar that I have had, and it is very good. Just in a pinch. I just got this Walmart one. But yes, y'all, use what works for you. And if you can have the full flavor, in all honesty, please have some. Some of us have to substitute, but if you can have the full flavor, please have some for me. Erin Laura's liking it. You love the layout of all the plates or one in particular? Thank you, sweetheart. Cynthia says it looks delicious. Oh, thank you all so much. Yeah, dinner. But see, honestly, y'all, because this is made of protein powder, it really could be a meal substitute. Sometimes I just sit down and make that ice cream fluff, which is protein powder, frozen fruit, almond milk, and ice cubes. Throw it all in a blender and just whip it up. It makes like a soft serve, and I'll just sit down and eat that because it's kind of like having dessert for dinner. Y'all like my playlist? I'm always singing. Somebody help me. Quasia made a quick fix Chipotle tuna bowl with steamed zucchini and cilantro lime rice. Okay, look at you, fancy. Just another Marcus here. You say it's beautiful? Oh my gosh, y'all, really? This reminds me when I was a kid running in and out of the house asking, is the food ready yet? Y'all, this one was epic. OMG, everything went wrong. Jurgen's got his plate. Oh, y'all like it? Aaron Laura's liking it. SIBO is an intestinal disorder. Thank you all. I did not know. It says SIBO, paleo, gluten-free, egg-free, soy-free, dairy. I'm like, what is left? We can't eat anything. Quasia said I can take the I'm gonna send those peanut butter chips back, y'all. Honestly, I just ordered them today and I just looked at it. It says 2024. Y'all can't have me out here looking crazy. Does it say expire or best before? Best before. Y'all look. Best before 9/2024. Y'all, it's February 2025. And I just ordered them today. So what would y'all do? Everybody good? Hashtag research. An ice cream scoop. Oh, for the pancakes? That would have been good, Bert. Y'all are laughing at me. If you like dark chocolate, yes, you would love these brownies. Just have some with some milk. You'll be fine. Get healthy with a mud pie. Look, absolutely, you would eat it. Looks like fun. Some flaky sea salt. Yes. These actually taste really good with the sea salt. Just have a glass of milk next by. It's a little bit on the chalky side or crumbly side. Hello, Quasia's here. We're cooking pros and struggle cooks. Absolutely. Hello, Bonnie is here. Just another Mark says, I never heard of smexy brownies. What are smexy brownies? Y'all are too funny. The storage cupboard. Oh, yeah, y'all. I know when I open the cupboards, I'm like, there's some of everything in there. One of these days, I'm going to open it and it's going to look like these. No, not today. Quasia's eating peanut butter and chocolate trail mix before dinner. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that. Yes. Watch it turn out better than the original. Absolutely. You got your candle. What? Oh, the glass of milk. Thank you. Looking good. Hello, Christina. Thank you so much. Jurgen is liking it. Good evening. Looks good. Everybody saying hello. Hello. Oh, Cynthia says we like going through every detail with you. It's as if we're in a real classroom. Thank you all so much. You feel like you're learning something here? Because honestly, I'm like, I do not know why people come back to watch this. This is not a real cooking show. We just struggle as we go, right? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Yes. Hello, Jessica is here. Thank you all so much. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Jessica is present, and the condemned says, did it come with instructions? Should be something on the side to lock it in. Oh my gosh, y'all were here when I was struggling with the, what's it called? Springform pan. Why did I get that? Hello, Jurgen. Thank you so much, Jurgen, for telling everybody. So yeah, if y'all are new here on Fridays, I'm supposed to be exclusive on TikTok, but I let you all see behind the scenes so you all don't miss anything. So yeah, we are done for today. Got a lot of cleaning up to do. And then tomorrow, Lucy and I, let's see, what do I have tomorrow? If you want to travel with me to Ghana, if you want to come to Ghana, we're having our second Q&A call. If you don't know, that's where I'm from. I'm taking you all to Ghana with me, December to remember. So I've partnered with a travel agency that's planning everything. Nothing comes to me. I'm just your cheerleader. But if you're interested in coming to Ghana and spending the new year in the motherland, I would love to show you my home country. So we have a 10-day tour planned in December. All are welcome. I will be going with you. It includes your food, your hotel, all that stuff. So we have a Q&A call tomorrow to answer any questions. That's going to be at 12 noon. So if you're interested, go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com, add your name to the Google form, and I will email you the invite so you can either watch live or get the replay. So that's tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow at 5, Lucy and I will stream relationship content, and I think it's about creating a monster. So Lucy's got another Psych Hacks video for us to react to. So that's tomorrow at 5. And then tomorrow at 8 p.m., my Young Wives Club. I've got so many young women that are prioritizing relationship in their youth. So if you are under 30, if you are married, if you are engaged, or if you are saving yourself for marriage, I have a free group for young ladies. This is private. I've sent out care packages, and I give you all a little coaching and let you ask an older woman questions so I can help you. And it's going really, really well. So go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com, add your name to the list, and fill out the questions. And then I'll send you an invite if you are accepted. And that is totally free. So that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So thank you all again for everything. I think those are all the announcements. I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully you learned something and we had some fun tonight. All right, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, send them for a coupon. Maybe Lily's is watching. I got expired chips. All right. Thank you all so much. Instagram. And thank you all so much. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. See you all tomorrow.